Hey guys, this is David from my Vanguard here with a deck profile of the Witches. Finally! I actually wanted to post this deck as soon as possible, but I figured that I do need to learn the effects a little more and be a little, what's the word? Have to playtest the deck a little bit, see how it runs and all that good stuff. And of course, needed some playtest partners, but unfortunately there's only a few people that are interested in Legion at the moment in our area, so I mean, had a good time. And then of course love the deck box. Thank you to Team Sentinel, kind of made the good boxes for me. Alright, going to the deck profile, and I actually do the deck profile differently today, but bear with me. As a starter, of course, I am running the Creeping Dark Goat. The other Witch starter was kind of bad, in my opinion, because, I mean, like I said, I hate rear guards that are just there that doesn't do anything. So, I decided I'll use one of my Counterblast and, you know, kind of use it for Goat so I can get another grade 3, get another Fianna activator effect, sack it, draw cards, so on and so forth. So, I am running Goat as a starter. Of course, I think all Shadow Paladin players agree that Goat is one of the most useful cards as a starter. So, Goat's really nice. Running Goat as a starter. And then going to the grade 3 lineups, I am running 4 Witch of Fianna. Her effect, of course, you can Legion with the other card. But she has an act ability where when she's at Legion, you can counter. So this is while she is at Legion, so it doesn't have to be the turn that she's Legioned. You can counterblast 2 cards, doesn't have to be witches. Look at the top, target 2 cards on the opponent's field, and then they can look at the top 10 cards and pick 2 zeros from the top 10 and place it anywhere on the field. So now this is a really nice card because you can how should I say it? You can take out the triggers that are gonna be hit earlier, early in the games, and it kind of prevents them from sacking a little bit, I guess. Well, not really. It just punishes the opponent for setting out cards early. So it's like, okay, they go aggressive play. Okay, I just go, all right, Fianna skill, switch them to zeros. Panyanana. Anyways, yeah, I mean, it's a really nice card, and then her second ability is really nice too. If the opponent has 2 or more zeros, I can sack her or the other card that's Legion to the drop zone and draw 2 cards for it. So that itself is another nice ability that really makes it really made me play the game, play the Witches. And of course, you can use her ability when she's not at Legion, but I think her being at Legion is the easiest way to use the effect. But you can use it when, let's say for example, they decide to rush you, they just put triggers down and rush you. You just go, her effect, retire another Fianna, put it to her drop zone, draw 2 cards. And then another combo you can do, you can just put it to her drop zone early, and then Legion. Because I am playing a little slower version. I just figured that these slower versions are more effective. So, running 4 Fiannas. She is more meant to ride early, and then I am running 4 Rias. She's actually one of my, she's my finisher card, my finishing Legion. Her effect, when she can Legion, of course, with the other card, Panyanana. And then the turn that she Legions, I can retire another Witch card on the field, and then minus the opponent by 5 for each 0 they have on the field. So if they have 4 more zeros, that's minus 20k, so that's pretty big. So the opponent's gonna be at what, minus 11. That's pretty harsh for the opponent. They can't do too much. I mean, GG. But really nice card just to finish off. I go Fianna, try to arrange their field. If they don't switch their cards, I just go Rias and then Legion, push, and game. And she has a Vanguard effect, of course, Counterblast 2. And look at the top 5, target 1 rear guard, and you know the story. Panyanana. So I mean, she has a really nice skill. She is actually the pusher of the game. So I'll ride her late game just to push for, I guess, it's bigger numbers because they're minusing, so I'm hitting the same numbers, but for them it's going to be a big number. So Rias is a really nice card with Fianna, and I'm running 4 each. Then of course I'm running as a grade 2 lineups for Dindre. Her effect is of course Soul Blast, target 1 card on the field, and the opponent has to pick a 0 from their drop zone, and then you know the story. Paladin. Really nice card. Really helps with the Rias combo. So I'm at Rias, I set up the field, and then I go Rias, and then minus the opponent. So really nice. And then of course I'm running the 12k attacker, which is the Legion with Fianna. I mean 12k is pretty much standard, and she's good for sacking for Dindre's Fianna's ability. And then of course I'm running 3 10ks. Witches are needed. I could run like Witch of Nemens, but honestly I hate like Witch of Nemen because I had really bad relationships. Well, no, I wasn't dating her. Not being stupid. I mean, I was playing decks like Dragonic Overlord, The End, and like cards that can hit the rear guard and do stuff. So I really hated that in fact. So I decided I'll just put 10ks, because I mean, she's a really good defense if I start off first. So I mean, if the opponent tries to attack with the 9k with the 5k booster, I can just go 10k guard. That's Snow Pass. I mean, guarding early is really nice, and then of course this Legion itself already requires to guard early, so it's really nice. And then going to the grade 1 lineups, I am running 4 of the Genesis Witch Perfect Guard. I think she was like Witch of Strawberries. She's a perfect guard, so I think that perfect guards are really better to run in the deck, honestly. So running 3, I think I'll switch them to 4. Of course, I do run the 1 Witch Quintet Wall. Quintet Walls are good for Legion, but honestly for Witches, they can play at a slower pace. Just try to hit the opponent, get field advantage, and then just go Paladin, Paladin. But honestly, I think I'll switch her to a perfect guard later on. But 3 perfect guards, 1 Quintet Wall is also nice. Cause I mean, most of the time I don't use Goat. I just leave them in the rear, sack them for a card, or the opponent retires them anyways. So honestly, I'll probably go to 4 perfect guards. I think perfect guards are still better than Quintet Walls. And then I'm running 4 of the Paladin cards. She does the same thing as Dindre, so self-explained. This card's really nice. I am running 4 of the minus Vanguard cards. Her effect, if the opponent has 2 or more zeros, I can sack a witch, and of course -5 the opponent. So really nice card that just helps me push further in the game. If I can't get into Rias, I'll just go into her. -5 is good enough. So for them, it's like an extra trigger, so it's gonna be hard to guard. And then I am running 2 of the filters. If the opponent has 2 or more zeros on the field, I can discard a card and draw a card. So really nice card that I like. Good filter cards, but honestly, I think I like Aaron Rod, where you can go first turn Aaron Rod and discard and draw. It helps with the Legion, the discard and draw cards. I think these will probably be replaced with Aaron Rod, even though these are cuter. I like these, they're pretty cute, but I mean, these are working pretty nice. Of course, the 7k attacker. And then going to the trigger lineups, I've seen a lot of trigger lineups, honestly. I've seen like stands, draws, crits. I think I've seen like rainbow triggers, maybe like 4 stands, 4 crits. I think like for me, I just go 4 heals and 12 crits. These are Revenger crits, by the way. The reason why I do run 12 crits instead of like the stands and the draws and other cards, I tried them out. Honestly, I think that pressuring the opponent is more important than trying to sack a stand trigger and stand the rear guard while the opponent's at like -5. I mean, it's understandable. It sounds really good in paper, but honestly, when you try the game, I don't know if most of the guys that did deck profiles tried the game with these cards, but when you -5 and if you're attacking for 12 crits, the opponent is scared to death that they're gonna die. So honestly, I think that is the biggest pressure in the game. Of course, you can crit early, so it'll push the opponent into like a higher damage, which I think it's really nice. So I'm just gonna push on from there, and then I go Rias, and then I just go push to the Vanguard. I could explain some good formations with the deck. Usually I'm at Fianna, maybe like a Rias on the rear guard, Dendra there. I'm at Legion. I don't know, like which. So this is the field. I just go Paladin and then -5 and sack a card. If I had one of these, I'll sack it, draw 2 cards. I mean, honestly, there's really no big plays with this deck in general. The only big play is when they're at -5. Okay, so let's say, alright, so this is the situation. I can Legion, but I'll go Dendra's effect, Soul Blast, -5. Fianna, whoops, wrong card. I'll go Fianna, and then I'll go Legion. Seek the Metal, and then I'll go Rias ability minus, or I'll counterblast minus more if I can, and then I'll go her ability, sack a card, and then I'll just call next rear, push, and push. So it's pretty self-explained how the deck will work. You just push and while minusing the opponent, and try to gain some advantage by minusing the opponent. So it's pretty self-explained. Of course, you can. I know you guys try the games online at the Cardfight area or wherever you guys do it. Honestly, some people there, they have some good strategies where they won't call out field. Yeah, that's all great, but you know, if you're running 12 crits, it's really hard to guard. I mean, you have to waste your zeros, so it forces me to just Paladin your field. So I hope you guys like the deck profile. Just comment, rate, subscribe down below to I Am Vanguard. And I do have some matches, so I will post more matches if possible in the future. And yeah, if you like my deck, or if you have a better idea with the deck, make sure you guys comment down below. And of course, like always, imagine the victory. I am Paladin. Victory pose. I am Vanguard.
Ta-na-na-na. Got some previous videos at the bottom, and make sure you guys are subscribed to I Am Vanguard. Thanks for watching.